I've played Medic for a lot of my Planetside 2 time. You won't be surprised to hear that it's my favourite class. I enjoy the mix of abilities and the pivotal role you can play in winning a battle and supporting your teammates. Everybody likes a good medic. But not everyone makes a good medic. People often think themselves as pseudo-heavies with the ability to heal themselves, whereas the best route is often not firing alongside your teammates, but ensuring that they aren't out of the battle for long. With that in mind, welcome to a new series called Triage, Thinking Medic. I wanted to look at decision making as a medic, how it can differ from other classes, and how you can be more effective as a result. I'm going to look at movement, situational awareness, and medic-specific abilities. So let's start with point 1. Revive grenades, or resnades as I've always called them. They are your friend, your soulmate, and your trusted ally. They are your moon, your sun, and mean the world to you. They are, well, you get it, they are ever so slightly useful. They not only dramatically increase your ability to revive teammates, but importantly, also allow for the projection of that power over a distance. This is a key point, as in my opinion you should be running Max Bandolier to be most effective while using them. And of course, with Max Bandolier, you lose that precious flak and nanoweave armor. You need to become skilled at assessing situations quickly to avoid danger, and if you become injured, retreat and then use the distance afforded by resnades to your advantage. Here at this first video, we're at Mao Southeast. The spawn is across the road and peppers the L-shaped cap building with general unpleasantness. The lower areas are also hubs for people peeking in and trying to make a quick search or two. So this is decision making. I'm with the Miller outfit BRTD and we're making a push on the point. I need in general to be near them in case something happens, but I'm also seeing other faction members down and needing revived near the lower doors. My primary responsibility is the platoon, so a speculative resnade to the lower level and then push upstairs with the rest of the platoon. In fact, you can see that one of the squad members does get hit, but I'm able to be there and help keep everyone moving. This is obviously a simple example, but I think it's important to show that being a medic isn't just about grinding certs wherever you see them. That's not necessarily the right thing to do when you're part of an effective team. This is a quick technique I've been using for a while. I just call it the Resin Run. It illustrates the benefit of maximum level medic tool, not only to revive the person to higher health, but also to minimise your time in the danger area where enemies can see you. In this case, NC has zerged along. In this case, NC has made a specific attack along this side of Amerish, so I know there's a significant number of them on my right hand side as I run down this hill. As I run down, I see a fallen teammate, so I'm out in the open and ideally I don't want to stop moving. So what I do is a small jump to change my movement direction in case someone is tracking me with their sights, pivot as I'm running over the teammate and then keep moving. The general direction of movement is maintained and we both move to safety. In general in Planetside you want to keep moving whenever possible, so stopping to revive people isn't a good idea. So simple techniques like this can really help when you're trying to be an effective medic. Clearly though, that wasn't under fire, so here I am with another Miller outfit SR, or Soul Reapers. One of my squad mates has been hit on the way to C point. I can see people around and know they are watching the flat ground as I could also see the tracer fire. I run to my teammate and take damage from behind me, so I know that I present a target to them. Stopping still or carrying on moving in this direction is not a good idea. Stopping will obviously give them a stationary target, and even VS can hit a stationary target. But crucially, that Resin Run tactic won't really work either. Running in the same direction as the incoming fire effectively creates an unmoving target too, or at least that's how it would appear to the person firing at me. So if you take the incoming direction in your head, and then draw a 90-degree angle, and then move semi-erratically along that line. It's basically a random movement at a perpendicular angle to the guy firing at you. The point is, you don't want to give the enemy an easy shot. Make them track you, force them to make a great shot to kill you. It's all about increasing the chance of you surviving, and lowering the chance of them hitting you. For a normal soldier, it only takes a couple of seconds to revive them, so a couple of movements is all that you really need. Then, once there are two targets, you both stand a much better chance of survival. The attacker, the guy firing, needs to make a quick decision and often won't do that effectively. They'll be sort of paralysed between shooting the guy who's just revived and you. That kind of movement can really help. So here's another example of decision making. This is basically, so here it is, I'm going to die. We all know that feeling, mostly from fighting NC in biolabs and getting an unexpectedly close look at a scattermax. Basically the knowledge is that we're going to be picking a new spawn point soon. But as a medic, it's important that we realise that moment early. We can affect the battle after we die in a powerful way. Our trusted friend and confidant, the Resnade. In this clip we can see some shield placement, and more on that on a future video, because we've just got crashed by NC Maxes with some search on their mind. Resnade on top of big stairs, and I certainly don't want to run past those double doors if I can afford it. So I run up big stairs now and start helping people defend. I get a glimpse of an NC Max I don't fancy the look of, and pull back bravely in a non-retreaty sort of way to cower behind these crates. The guys pushing in are taking fire, so helping them is important. They need to get up the stairs and keep the pressure on. Though if you look at the minimap, this is actually going one direction. Not the band, obviously. Things get more hectic on the stairs as the NC push down. I can hear the Maxes getting closer. I know that with one shot they're going to kill me. Rather than complete that revive on the guy at the bottom, actually throwing a Resnade against the wall is a better option. It'll get those guys on the lower floor and may even hit some people on the stairs. Sure enough, I die seconds later. But the UI notifications behind the death screen confirms I actually managed to revive 5 people there. One other tip for medics is don't try and be the first person in your squad or platoon to actually make it to waypoints or objectives. You are more valuable making sure that other teammates manage to make that journey too. In that vein, being too close to your team can actually be a disadvantage. If a lib can wipe out your entire squad and its medics with a couple of shots, then you're pretty much too close. So here's a quick example of that kind of thing. And with the GOON outfit now, they tend to be a tightly run operation with a high degree of coordination. They've decided on a specific route to attack a point in this building. With the other medics, I'm not with the initial push. I'm bringing up the rear, so to speak. The initial push gets hit by a combination of NC Max fire and highly skilled players using decimators at point blank range against infantry. But because the medics have stayed back, we can then quickly revive our platoon buddies and keep that momentum going. This is one situation where medic to primary is probably the best route. One extra assault rifle firing through those doors is not going to make that much of a difference. But keeping the people with heavier weapons up and able to use them greatly increases the effective power of the platoon. You can see the other medics doing the same thing here. A cluster of teammates means another revive nade, but unfortunately I get hit by a random frag nade as well. The death screen there shows 26 revives for that life, so you know, there's gold in them there revives. As usual, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. This video is a little bit longer than normal, and in actual fact I didn't actually cover everything that I wanted, so there's going to be many more medic videos to come. If you liked it, please leave me some feedback, thumbs up, comment, something like that. And if you didn't like it, then leave a comment telling me why. I'd be interested to know. If you want to follow me on Twitter, then I'll leave the details in the link below. And finally, I just want to say a big thanks to all the outfits on Miller that allow me to play with them and make these videos. Appreciate it. So thanks once again, and I'll see you next time. Take care.